Welcome to homework.
This is problem 45 of chapter 13 of 5th edition Introductory Chemistry. This problem asks us to evaluate the difference between ionic solids and molecular solids from the standpoint of properties reflective of the difference in bond strength. So an example of an ionic solid is something like table salt. And a molecular solid could be something such as a long carbon chain plastic. Something such as the high density polyethylene you get from a milk carton. Now, the two most common examples of properties that come about from the difference in bond strength are melting point and hardness or stiffness. Those being different properties, but ones that are deeply associated. So for this, ionic solids tend to have much higher melting point, owing to it being more difficult to break these bonds and allow those molecules to move freely, and much higher stiffness and hardness, owing to the similar relation in that it is difficult to break those ionic bonds when either fracturing, looking at hardness, or just stretching them, looking at the stiffness. Something with weaker bonds is going to be easier to melt as it doesn't require as much energy to separate those intermolecular bonds, and it will be easier to stretch and break those weaker bonds. So in conclusion, ionic bonding is stronger and therefore has a higher melting temperature and tends to be stiffer and harder.